So why am I giving so much valuable content away for free? There are two reasons. Number one is the right thing to do. It's one way for me to give back. And people watch my YouTube channel, you're watching my video. Very often people say, I can't believe Dan is giving away all this for free on YouTube. It is the right thing to do because I know 99.9% of the people who watch my content, who consume my materials, you and I, we're not going to do business. I'm too expensive for you, quite frankly. We're not going to be doing any kind of business. Not at this point anyway. So for me, I can share my knowledge. I can share what I know. I can be a virtual mentor to you in some way. It doesn't cost me. It costs me time and energy and effort, but it doesn't cost me. That you'll be able to benefit from my knowledge from anywhere in the world now, from so many different countries. It's the right thing to do, but also it's a smart thing to do. By putting my message out there, by putting valuable content out there, it builds trust in the marketplace. It builds my personal brand. So when I want to get through the people, when I want to make a phone call, when I need to get through a gatekeeper, that social media currency is extremely valuable in this day and age. So it's the right thing to do, it's a smart thing to do. And you're always closing. And sometimes people might say, oh, Dan, you're always selling, you're always closing. Of course, ABC always be closing. I'll be probably one of the greatest closer you'll ever meet in your life. Guess what? Mother Teresa is a closer. Gandhi is a closer. Jesus Christ is a closer. Anything that you want in life, other people have it already. You have to be a closer to get them. The only difference is you don't have the ability to close. I always say those who are afraid to sell will always struggle financially. Those who are afraid to sell will always struggle financially. I have no problem selling. I have no problem in saying, hey, Dan, you're giving away your free book. You're just trying to sell me stuff. Of course I am. I have no shame. I have no guilt. I have no hesitation to sell and promote what I believe in. I believe in what I offer. Do you believe in what you offer? Do you believe in what you sell? Most cases, you don't believe in what you sell. You're so intimidated. You're so afraid. Well, I don't want to push it. I don't want to get it out there. Then you don't believe in what you sell. I believe in what I sell. I have no guilt. When you download my ebook, when you watch my webinar, I'm going to sell you something. I have no problem with it. I'm going to tell you. Not only I'm going to sell you something, I'm going to sell you something you don't even know you need it yet. And by the end of that, you'll say thank you to me. That's my conviction. How much conviction do you have when it comes to selling your own stuff? Not a whole lot. That's the issue. You get a little bit of resistance in the marketplace. People say, oh, you're just trying to sell me. Oh, all this negativity, all this, and then you don't want to promote your stuff anymore. You always need to keep pushing your message out there. Keep pushing your story out there. Keep putting your message out there. Keep putting value out there. And you always be closing. I'm closing all the time. As I'm teaching, I'm selling you a new way of thinking. I'm selling you a new perspective, a new way of looking at things, a new way of life. I'm always selling, even though when I'm teaching and giving you a piece of content. That's the difference in mindset. So remember, always be closing.